So there's some amazing things happening whether it's NGOs or government or private sector, and I do believe we're on the right path. That being said, I think there's a lot more that we need to do very urgently if we really want to make a difference. And because of the paucity of time, I won't go into the details, but I have three proposals that I believe might help. So the first involves the NSDC, or the National Skill Development Corporation, which today already does an amazing job of supporting initiatives in this space through its hundreds, if not thousands, of partner affiliates and organizations in the country, right? And these organizations reach millions of people in marginalized communities. Now, what if we were to make the provision for soft skills coaching mandatory for proposal acceptance by the NSDC? What kind of impact would that have? That would mean that these organizations, which, like I said, are already reaching marginalized people, would need to incorporate soft skills as part of their coaching. And I believe that would have a huge exponential knock-on effect in the spreading of such skills. The second, I think, it's a no-brainer, but soft skills needs to be incorporated in the curriculum of schools. This is absolutely critical. Stronger partnerships need to be built between the sector skills councils and education boards like the NCERT, the ICSE, and state education boards, so that soft skills are taught to our youngsters from an early age, which would mean, by the way, not only better learning outcomes and student performance, as numerous studies have shown, but also happier and more engaged students who will grow on to become more active participants of this thriving democracy, which I think is a goal in and of itself, and I hope you agree. And lastly, I think there needs to be a nationwide standardized evaluation and certification criteria applied to soft skills coaching in this country. Currently, there's a huge gap between the demand and supply for soft skills coaching, and we need to make sure that the people who fill this gap have the right skills and qualifications to provide this kind of coaching. But also, I believe having this recognition and regulation around the profession will induce more people to become soft skills coaches, which is something we sorely need. So those are my three proposals. And I just want to end my talk today by saying that if so far you've heard me and you feel like soft skills isn't relevant for you or this doesn't apply to you for some reason, I urge you to reconsider. If you're a student, I urge you to focus your time and energy really developing these skills and focusing on this aspect of yourself, because as we've seen, it's these skills that will determine how successful you are personally and professionally in life. If you're a teacher or a parent, God bless you, and I thank you for the service that you do every day. And I urge you to develop in your students a hunger and a desire to learn these skills and also to give them the tools that they need to succeed. If you're a business leader or a leader in any organization, I urge you to practice these skills amongst your team and your entire organization so the overall efficiency and productivity and happiness levels of your organization and our entire society rises. And lastly, if you're in government or if you're a policymaker, this especially applies to you. And I urge you to please, please, please build programs and initiatives that promote the development of these key critical interpersonal human skills so that our workforce does indeed grow up to be our single biggest asset and not our single biggest liability. We owe it to Anuj. Dhanyavad.